Down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart, the guard. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Mavericks, inside at the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Jalen Brunson out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3. Now here's Brown. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia. Misses the step-back jump shot. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Hardaway against Smart. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Over Smart. Hits the front of the rim and out. So for Dallas, their last game, a win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. There's Brown with the 3. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Brunson. Offline with his 3. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Now the pass to Tice. Outside, Walker, the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
He kicks it to Brown. Misses in close.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Hardaway. No good that time. Good work defensively by Smart. Brown dishes to Tatum. Porzingis with the block.
Boy, Porzingis doing a nice job staying in position and then using his reach to block shots.
Here's Brunson. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. Well, the teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. The Mavericks, number 1.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Here's Walker. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Walker's always had a real tight handle, and those ball skills come into very good use on that bucket.
Now here's Brunson. He had 13 points in the win against Milwaukee. And that one's drained from the low block. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Powell. That one a little long.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows when he's this deep, the defense really has no chance to keep him from dunking it.
Now here's Smart. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Fader on the way. The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Hardaway passes to Brunson. Now Porzingis. 26 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Hardaway from outside. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Let's take a look at Dallas. Third best record here in the early going.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Here's Tatum. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Shoots over Powell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Passes it to Hardaway. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Walker. No good. Shot missing. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Hardaway against Smart. Hardaway kicks to Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Kemba Walker. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's putting up about 21 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Powell with the steal. Here's Brunson. He's got 6. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Tatum. Nice D from Porzingis.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Celtics trail by 7. And here they go. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Tatum.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
A lot of turnover for the Mavericks this season, but they bring back restricted free agents Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell, and Dorian Finney.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Curry comes in for Hardaway. And it's Wright in for Jalen Brunson. The pass to Kleber. Dallas moving it around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And the first one at the line is good. Mark, we're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on that?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
Now here's Curry. A 26-point game for him in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Wright dishes to Jackson. Back to Wright. They need this one. Jackson misses.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Pass to Cantor. On the wing, Brown. Charity stripe shot. Goes back up. And Cantor with the lay-in. Good.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Curry finds Jackson. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Curry outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
Right side to Walker. Fires, high post, and it's in there. Walker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And, you know, some might say the mid-range J is a dying shot because of analytics, but Walker doing his best to keep the mid-range shot alive.
Now here's Jackson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target from three-point range. And Walker's got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. It's a three-point game. They get it back. Cantor, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Dallas has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Curry passes to Wright. Back to Curry. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Smart. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Kleba. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Wright finds Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Celtics with the lead. Walker with it. Over Wright. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Now here's Wright. He's coming off a 13-point game against Milwaukee.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Ball's knocked loose. Brown with the bounce pass. And here's Walker outside. The shot off that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Walker against Wright. Pass to Porzingis. Curry deciding where to go with it. For the 3. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Wright. Porzingis has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Dallas. Walker the pass to Tatum. 1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Brown drives in, and good that time.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Wright the pass to Jackson. Here's Kleba. Three-pointer Wright. Another 3 for Dallas.
Excellent court awareness from the big man there. Porzingis proven to be a reliable passer.
And Walker kicks to Cantor. Back to Walker. Over Wright. Clock at 6. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 6.
That's a really hard shot that Walker makes look easy. He finds just enough room to shake the defender and get it up.
And here's Porzingis. He's got 8. Wright left side. And another basket for Dallas.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
A big time, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture
You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Edwards. Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Hayward. And it's Wanamaker in at the 2 spot. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
First one falls for him. Well, how do you think great coaches go about making that connection with their players?
Well, it starts with being candid and holding the player accountable. Great players want to and need to be coached. And great coaches find a way to do that effectively for that individual and for the team.
He's off on the second. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the night.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Wright.
You know, guys, the Dallas Mavericks with the longest active sellout streak of any pro basketball team. You can put sellout in quotes because they actually give a lot of tickets away to schools and community service groups to make sure that building is full.
Mavericks leading by 5. Pass to Kleba. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Right inside. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Mavericks lead by 8. You know, Clark, the Mavericks making their games accessible to Dallas fans, much more concerned with the packed house than the revenue at the gate.
Yeah, and I like that philosophy, guys. I mean, building their future fan base. Those fans will be around for a while. Giving young people a chance to become Mavericks fans for life. And you start early, and it pays dividends down the road usually.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, the Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you. So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Lee outside. Rebound by Williams. Celtics trail by 6. Down low. Here's Kanter. And Kanter throws it down.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Now here's Curry. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Kleba, the pass to Lee. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Curry's got 6 points.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Edwards against Wright. And it's blocked. Here's the pass to Curry, and Curry with the stuff.
Seth Curry, nice vertical on display, not settling for the layup, instead throwing it down.
Edwards against Wright. Hayward looking over the floor. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by Jackson.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Curry on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
You can't be too aggressive when guarding Seth Curry because he's good at attacking and drawing fouls.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Curry.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jackson. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for DeLon Wright. Boston also with the sub. Tice is checked in. And both free throws good for Curry. Some guys check the league standings every day. Others try to avoid it. What was your approach when you played?
Hey, I didn't look at them much because we were a team that was struggling, Kevin. We were just trying to find our way to being competitive back in the early 80s with the Pacers. So I never got to the point where we were a team that was looking at the standings daily. And I avoided the papers pretty much throughout my career just because to me was a bit of a waste of energy and time. I had more things to focus on than where we were in the standings and what people might be saying and writing about us.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the big contract for Tim Hardaway Jr. back in 2017, Clark. 4 years, $71 million.
Hey, sometimes timing is everything. We know that in our world and in all the other worlds out there. And think about that now. Tim Hardaway Jr. has made more money than his all-star father made in his whole career. Hardaway Jr., young and athletic, and a really rock-solid player at both ends.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Tice. Can they get it? The three-pointer is right on target. Tice has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Dallas leading by 9. Brunson the bounce pass. Finney-Smith passes to Lee. Now here's Hardaway. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. The shot by Powell, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Wanamaker looking over the floor. Passes it to Tice. Three-pointer, Hayward. Powell pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Mavericks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about a market size, nightlife for some guys is important, business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles. Season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
Celtics trail by 10. Here's Wanamaker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Williams. Drops it in from 11 feet. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. That one's not going to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. Top of the key, Wanamaker. Rebounded by Hardaway.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Lee outside. Dallas, no good that time either. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. To the left wing, out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
A chance here to take a look at where the Mavericks rank in the NBA currently.
And, you know, going back to their turnovers, fewest in our league, that shows you the intelligence they play with. You have to beat them. They are not going to do it for you.
Now here's Brunson. Edwards defending. Lee gets the bucket.
Lee's so good at picking and choosing his spots, recognizing when he should take these types of shots.
Pass to Tice. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Tice. Mavericks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. And a new group in for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. Jaylen Brown comes in for Gordon Hayward. Smart's checked in for Brad Wanamaker. And it's Kemba Walker in for Edwards. Good on both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Brunson, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
A nice shot by Tatum.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good, Kevin, at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Brunson the pass to Finney-Smith. Outside, Porzingis. The rebound by the Celtics.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Tatum's shot is off.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Smart against Hardaway. And there's the pass to Brunson. 5 to shoot, and taken away by Brown. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Smart's got his second bucket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Brunson. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Passes it to Porzingis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got 10 points.
Well, you can't allow Porzingis to get this positioning, guys. I mean, he's too big and skilled, and he showed it there.
Goes up the baseline, and that one hits back iron. Mavericks leading by 6. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately, came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
No good on the second free throw. Celtics trail by 7. Tatum dishes to Walker. No good on the 3. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Brunson kicks to Hardaway. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Finney-Smith. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Inside. Powell. That's good. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Now Tice. He's got 5. Back to Smart. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Right, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside, Porzingis. He dishes it to Hardaway. Now here's Powell. Defended by Tice. Porzingis against Tatum. Porzingis can't hit.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Brown. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And, you know, really, guys, Brown is very talented at knocking down shots, even when getting hit.
And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Curry finds Porzingis. A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Sign him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, so much of the last few seasons have been lost time for Kristaps Porzingis. That ACL injury and then working back from it in the 2019 campaign, never an easy road to start him.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And, you know, Porzingis plays with such fearlessness. I love that about him. And he's also a big guy with some agility and endless range. This guy has in the gym range, if anybody has that.
Walker looking for an opening. Pass to Tatum. Puts one up from 19. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Smart. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Tatum finds Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Walker's got 8 points.
Yeah, Walker seemed unbothered by the defense there. Very creative with the rock in his hand.
The pass to Porzingis. Back to Wright. Pass to Kleba. The dish to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Porzingis for a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Brown throws it down hard.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
And that's it for
And he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now Walker following the Porzingis miss from deep. They get it again. The kick out to Brown. For the tie. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Outside, Walker. Outside, Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Tatum. He's getting around 20 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night,
take a break.
He usually follows that up with a big night.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You know, there's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will.
And it's tied up with that one. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Outside, Porzingis. Smart against Hardaway. Passes it to Brunson. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 10 points. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Walker the pass to Brown. Outside, Smart. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And he gets it to go. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Brunson kicks to Finney-Smith. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Outside, Porzingis. From deep three-point range. Here's Finney-Smith. Now the pass to Brunson. Right wing, from deep, bangs home the trifecta. Finney-Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luca Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
Yeah, if they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Here's Brunson. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Porzingis can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
For Boston, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Brunson finds Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Brunson. Tries a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Tice has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Brown the pass to Smart. Clock at 6. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup. Smart's got the lead up to 3 now for Boston.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's use this break to bring up the top scoring teams in the league so far this season. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Mavericks.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
He misses the free throw. Lee's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Tatum. Gordon Hayward comes in for Jaylen Brown. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Marcus Smart. And it's Edwards in for Kemba Walker. And he sinks the second. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Wanamaker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Three-pointer, Hayward. The shot missing. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Here's Finney-Smith. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Hayward against Lee. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Edwards with it. Passes to Williams. Mavericks with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Powell. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Powell's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game, and I think he's only going to get better down there.
Now out of Canada by way of Stanford University. 6'11" power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner, very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him and get him minutes on the court.
Now here's Lee after Gordon Hayward's miss. And here's Brunson. He's got 10. They now take the lead. Brunson's got 12 in the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Edwards passes to Hayward. They could use a bucket. And it's Hayward again missing.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Brunson with it. Edwards there. Brunson, good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. Tice kicks to Hayward. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Hayward's got his first 3 points of the game. Dallas calls timeout.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA.
Porzingis, Seth Curry, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Wright in for Jalen Brunson. Cantor, he's checked in for Boston. You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Smart's checked in for Boston. Off the inbound. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. No good on that one. Hayward with some nice D.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Cantor. Williams for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Now here's Curry. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. He feeds it to Lee. Shot to stop the run. That's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Edwards. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Jackson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Smart.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Dallas, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And he can't get the first one. Celtics making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And he's good on the second. Boston leading by 3. Smart passes to Cantor. Poked away. Pass break Dallas. Curry's got the ball. Outside Jackson. Three-pointer right. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Walker. Dishes to Hayward. Now Cantor. 6 points for him. Here's Walker. And Wright pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 3. From about 19 feet, Hayward grabs the board. Hayward's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Walker. Pass to Cantor. In the corner, Smart with it. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Jackson. A beautiful reverse layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Walker. 10 points for him. Hayward kicks to Walker. It's deflected. Jackson with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. That puts them in the lead. Wright's got 10 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's Williams following the score by Dallas. Nice shot by Smart.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Curry. The feed to Jackson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Walker. The shot from the low post is good. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Wright. He's got 10. Kleba, the pass to Lee. Outside Curry. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. 3-point lead. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dallas. And then for Boston. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Gordon Hayward. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Wright dishes to Jackson. Kleba kicks to Hardaway. The pass to Wright. Off on the layup. Celtics leading by 3. It's Brown with the drive and block. That one goes careening off the glass. To the paint. Jackson passes to Wright. And here is Hardaway. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And we get some fireworks
During that break, encouraging his guys to rebound and defend.
And Kevin, highlighting how important fundamental basketball is. Solid defense and aggressive rebounding gets you wins in this league.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum and Cantor together down low. Walker and Smart, the guards. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And the Celtics with possession here, following the score by Dallas. Walker against Wright. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Drops in the tray. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Tatum continues to expand his range, and with his size and length, he can shoot over most defenders.
Walker against Wright. Pass to Kleba. Kicks to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Hardaway. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kleba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Curry. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And this is what Seth Curry is out here to do. Able to score in a lot of different ways.
Now here's Cantor. He kicks it to Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, you look at Maximilian Kleber, the German native. I mean, this guy is a very capable shooter, but it's his defense that keeps him on the court. He's 6'11", but has quick feet, which allows him to defend multiple positions.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. Clark, you think of European players, it's usually the offensive end where they thrive, but Kleba is a versatile defensive stopper too.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, this guy can shut you down because he moves his feet, he's strong, really keeps driving lanes from opening up on the perimeter, and his positioning and timing make him a good shot blocker too.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots the 3. Cans it from downtown. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Porzingis looking so confident taking these deep shots. He's a very dangerous threat from downtown.
Brown finds Smart. Shot clock at 6. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation.
One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year. Has worked on that shot and tool set enough where he can now be a handful to defend for any guard.
From 13 feet, it goes down.
You know, that's why Walker's the guy that really stirs the drink for them. Such a really good understanding of the pick and roll.
And the pass to Finney-Smith. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. Pass to Hardaway. Count the basket. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, you know, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
The Mavericks leading. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Shoots over Brown, and Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now here's Brown. Feeds to Tatum. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And so Tatum nails them both. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Brunson, guarded by Walker. Pass to Hardaway. Clock at 6. Brunson scanning the floor. No good on the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Here's Finney-Smith to the wing right side. Brunson kicks to Porzingis. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 5th assist in this one.
Man, I like the way Tatum plays through contact, stays with his shot no matter what the defense throws at him.
Brunson with it, picked up by Brown. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Brunson with it. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, fellas, I like the aggressiveness Porzingis is showing on the glass. I mean, getting good positioning and using that big body when shots go up, that's why he's boarding it well.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Tice. The 3 from Tatum. Mavericks with the rebound. Howell's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Finney-Smith. Passes it to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Here's Porzingis, and taken away by Brown.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Runs in the pass to Porzingis. Knocked away. For Boston, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's Walker. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Finney-Smith passes to Hardaway. Here's Brunson. Some solid defense from Brown.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Finney-Smith. Hardaway kicks to Brunson. looking to end his cold spell. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. Here's Powell. Now Brown. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Tice. The Celtics with the lead. Walker with it. There's Brown with the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Brunson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. And here is Powell. Left side, Porzingis. On the wing, Hardaway. Shoots over Walker. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Smart. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Connects from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And he has not been on his game here. Killed them down low.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Here's Walker. Tice passes to Walker. Can't hit from in close.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here is Hardaway. Following the miss by Kemba Walker. Shot clock at 5. Brunson, no good.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And Walker kicks to Smart. Tatum on the wing. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 16 points here in the second half.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. Pass to Brunson. Outside, Porzingis. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Dallas making a switch here. Kleber's checked in. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's a 1-point game. Walker the pass to Brown. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready.
Here's Kleber. Out to the right wing. Brunson kicks to Porzingis. This is it to Kleber. Hardaway against Smart. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Porzingis lets the three fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Knowing his team needs a hoop, Porzingis says, I'll get it done.
Boston's done a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th. Now here's Walker. Brunson covering. Offensive rebound. There's Brown with the 3. He can't get that one. Dallas shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. The Celtics shooting in the fourth quarter not pretty, down around 29%. And here's Walker. Can't cash in from close range.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Brunson to the right side. Right side, Porzingis. Over Tatum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Inside, Porzingis with the steal. Down low, here's Hardaway. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with...
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by... Tatum passes to Walker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, he keeps constant pressure on the defense. That is for sure. Walker gets to the foul line quite a bit.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
It's the first. That narrows the gap to 1.
Hey, and that explosiveness of Walker is sometimes just mesmerizing. A quick-footed guard with a superb shooting stroke to match.
And he makes both free throws.
He's basically automatic from the line. Not the guy you want to send there now.
And the Mavericks call time here. .23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Brunson. There's the pass to Porzingis. It falls!
But you know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moment. Why? He's an impact player.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a